I want to thank, go ahead.
And we may be one of the few couple of government employees still in the room at this stage.
And again, we thank you very much for being a part of this.
And we're delighted to be here, even though it's not necessarily everything has been so relatable to us.
Right.
But let me just say this, because we have an extremely aggressive tax dog group in our county. All of y'all probably know Mary Patrick, and I'm not saying anything I haven't said to her one-on-one. It's either Facebook, blog, email, phone, person to person. I'm our 10th county manager in 11 years, because they're just run off. We get hundreds of open records requests a year from Mary alone, let alone all the other entities that, ask for things, or other citizens that ask for things. And that may not sound like a lot, because I think we're mostly surrounded by big entities in here, and we're little. But it's a lot. And we have work to do. We have bills to pay, employees to pay, calls to return, citizens to help. So it's a lot of burden on us to do it. And we fundamentally believe in open government. We're citizens too. We would want to know what's going on. But what you're saying is right. It can't be this shotgun approach where you beat us up for everything all the time. If the agenda isn't perfect, if the time at the top says 6, but down below it says the work session's at 5:15, don't beat us up for everything, because we're not robots. We get asked for all the personnel records, all the check registers, all the checks, all the minutes, everything we produce is asked for by our watchdog group. And so what we've tried to do is shove as much as we can onto our website, which is antiquated at best, and so it doesn't quite do the job. But if you don't want to have this adversarial relationship between your advocate groups, and I'm not against that in any way. I've worked with citizen advocates everywhere I've ever been. And your government, I think that's where we are. Don't let it get to that.
Right. Well,
because you won't have a good government. You won't have people running for office that are good folks that would do a good job, because they don't want to fool with it.
And
you have employees that want to come to work for the government for the same reason.
And the specific dynamics of this case, we're not going to be able to sort of vet out and solve and iron out today. But I will tell you all this, is that everybody, government, every citizen, every media representative, every watchdog group needs to understand that we are the government. We are a self-governed people. And so that everything that government has and government does is ours, and you are citizens as well. So that's the culture that we're talking about, and the mindset that we want to help you.
And it drives up costs if we're just cranking out open records request costs.
And we're paying for the cost as well.
But it's
so
not